All right, good morning. And just wanted to share a video with you for question number 4 on the pre-assessment. My video got cut off. So let me share the screen with you here. And let's go to the last question. Okay. So it says graph the following piecewise functions. Okay. And remember that this is an interval notation and not a point. So a lot of people get this confused, the 0, 2, the 4, 7, 11, 12, get that confused with a point. But that right there means interval notation. Okay. And so what this means that these are the domains of the function. So what I would do is I would plug in 0 for the x, solve for, get a y value, plug in the 2 for the x and get a y value, and then plot those points. Okay, so we have y equals 2 times 0 plus 1, right? Sorry about that equal sign there. 2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is just 1. So y is equal to 1. So when x is 0, y is 1. Okay, and then when we plug into 2, y is equal to 2 times 2 plus 1. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1, which is 5. So what do we have? We have x is equal to 2, y is equal to 5. Okay, so we have 0, 1, which is 0, 0, 0, 1's right here. And that's going to be a closed circle because it's a bracket. And then 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right here. That's going to also be a closed circle. All right, and I'm going to draw a line right there to in between those 2 points, and that will be our first line. The second line, or is the y equals 5, right? Right? And remember, that's a horizontal line going all the way through at 5. But remember, we only need it between 4 and 7. Okay, so we have, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So starting at 4, 5, we're going to do an open circle right here. And then 5, 6, 7. And we're going to do a closed circle because of the bracket at 7. I'm just going to hang a horizontal line going that way. Okay, I hope that makes sense here. Okay, so again, y equals 5. When you graph this, you pretty much have to make the y value 5. So 0, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, right? The y value is 5. So graph those points, right? But remember, this interval notation just tells us that we only need this from 4 to 7. Okay. And then number 4 right here, it's negative 1/3 x minus 3. Now you could graph the whole thing and then just erase all of it between 11 and 12. But remember, these are the x values here. So why not use those values just to plug those in, and then you can get the y values there. Okay, so if I have y equals negative 1/3 times 11 minus 3. I know this is an uncomfortable situation because it's a fraction, but hang in there. Negative 333. Sorry, negative 11, my bad. Negative 11 over 3 minus 3. This equals what? Negative 11 over 3 minus 9 over 3, right? Because the common denominator. This equals negative 20 over 3, which is equal to negative 6 2/3. So when we go here, it's what, 7 all the way to 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So at negative 11 and go negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2/3 will be like right here. That will be an open circle here. And then at 12, we plug in 12 for this. So it'll be, let me put that right here. Y is equal to negative 1/3 times 12 minus 3. This is negative 4, right? Whenever you're multiplying by one over something, you're pretty much dividing 12 in that number, right? So 12 divided by 3 is 4, minus 3 is equal to negative 7. So that will be a closed circle at 7. So it'll be like right here. And you're just going to connect that little portion right there. Okay. And again, the story that you're going to tell is pretty much, I was running for a little bit. I stopped to take a phone call. And then I was, just walking on a flat path here. And then all of a sudden, here's a little downhill slope. And I was just pausing for a long time. I was on my phone distracted. And then I walked back home or something, something to that extent. Just kind of some kind of story that will kind of tell us just a general, like the ups and downs or the different paces of it doesn't have to be a walking story. It could be, I mean, it could be driving, it could be, climbing, it could be a lot of different things. Okay. So it could be like, I felt really good. And then I felt okay. And then now I feel down, kind of something like that. So again, the ups and downs of life. Okay. Just try to apply that with these piecewise functions. All right. Hope that makes sense. All right. Enjoy your day.